Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we are going to be drawing Inktober 52 and the prompt is ball. It has been released already yesterday and yeah, we are going to do something different today, okay? We have this, my favorite pencil, the black one that you already know, this little guy. The word is ball. And we are gonna do a game today. So we have the ball here, okay? This is gonna be my starting point. I am only gonna be using pencil to do these kind of shapes to understand that it is a ball. You know that we always draw with intention. We do a circle and then we do this kind of bended lines, like to give the intention that we have a ball here, okay? So I'm gonna jump directly into the fine liner straight away, okay? So this is a game I love to play when I do teaching, when I do sessions. Doesn't matter if it is for kids, for teenagers, for adults, for you know, older generations, doesn't matter. And this is basically the first step. The game is you can apply it if you are a teacher, you are teaching art, or you have some sessions as well, or you want to do it at home with your kids as well, you can apply it as well. So I'm gonna be playing on my own because I'm alone here, but you can play with someone else, with your kid, let's say, or with the kids in the classroom, and do a round, okay? So you will have a shape, for example. I'm gonna say we're starting with a circle, we're starting with a ball, so everyone's gonna do a ball like this, and then the next person, or in this case the kid that is gonna be drawing, for example, or the group of kids, they will each say another thing. Let's say, okay, so I've done a ball, so this is gonna be like a monster, okay? So the game is basically we're creating a monster with different steps. So then kid number one is gonna say, oh, the ball is gonna be a hairy ball. So then you start doing some hairy lines. Think about this as an exercise for creativity, an exercise to compare, not in a competition way, but to compare how a creative person, being a student, being a professional, or being just aficionado, someone who likes to draw, how giving the same word, giving the same prompt, giving the same concept, you will have a different outcome of the scenario. And this, a very easy movie to understand this is basically Monsters, Inc., the Pixar movie with the monsters, that all of them have different shapes, different textures, different abilities. And I love to do this exercise. So Robert, the first kid number one, Robert said, oh, the ball is gonna be hairy. What else is gonna have? Then we're gonna jump into second player of this game is Lucy. And all of these, you have all the kids, you have, let's say, I don't know, 10 kids, 5 kids, and yourself, all of you sitting on a table doing the same. But each one of the drawings is going to be different at the end of the day, okay? Because my hair is like this. Someone else's hair is straight. Someone else's hair is curly. So everyone is going to be doing an interpretation of this hair. So Lucy now is saying that she wants this character, this ball, to have 2 legs, okay? So let's do 2 nice legs here. Okay, one is going to be here, and the other one is going to be here. For me, we cover, do some details. They don't need to, but you can retouch as you go, okay, to kind of create the character as you go. How I don't want the character floating, my drawing is going to have a floor, okay? So this is the very, very beginning of the concept of the game so far. So feel free to stop the video here, go and pick up a paper, come back. If you're watching the video alone, you can do it alone with me. We can do it together. If you're with your family, you're with your kids, you are in a classroom or something, doesn't matter. Stop the video, all of you, grab a paper, let's sit together, and you can follow these steps. And for a second round, you can play on your own and do other characters, other monsters in this scenario, okay? This is something that the kids are gonna enjoy a lot. So, Lucy said 2 legs, but these 2 legs for me are like this. They're the kind of bird or chicken looking legs, okay? So my character is starting to look like a monster. And then we have Juan, and Juan is saying, I think I want this character to have a very, very small mouth. Okay, so where I'm gonna do the small mouth for this character? Let's say you can do something here, you can do here, wherever you want, down here, okay? And try to keep, when you draw, the shapes, these initial shapes that we've done to create volume, because we are not saying circle as a first word, we are saying ball, okay? So the mouth, for me, I think it's gonna be something like this. Very small. I like to do this smiley, cheeky smile, like this. Okay, have a small there. It's starting to look something like Studio Ghibli, something Disney, something Pixar, something weird. We don't know what's going on. We accompany a little bit more with some extra hair there from the original idea. And then we are gonna say, then we have Max. Max is our 4th student here, that he wants this character. He's gonna say now sunglasses. So we want a guy with sunglasses, but we have a small, this. Are we gonna do small sunglasses? We're gonna do big sunglasses. I think I fancy doing something very big. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the white paper, as I always say. Just try to take the pencil, or take the pen in this case that I'm drawing with the pen. Don't be afraid of it. If there are mistakes, there are mistakes. There is no problem. Because this is sketching, we are doodling, we are sketching. This is to pump the imagination, to explode your imagination and let it loose and wild, to do new things. Oh, I wonder, how is people creative? How is people this? How is people that? You don't need to worry about these things. It's just a matter of sitting, grabbing a pencil, and even you are playing alone, you don't know what words, you don't want to be conditioned to do this drawing. Just open a book and pick one word from the book. Open dictionary, pick one book from the dictionary. Open a manga, pick a word from the manga. Encyclopedia, whatever you have around, I'm sure there is a book at home that you can use. Okay, the sunglasses, we made these round sunglasses that I like them very much, like this. Okay, and we are gonna do these lines to kind of pretend that we have this kind of darkish tone. Okay, something like this. And you know, you can have it as detailed as you want. It doesn't need to be this detail. You can have it as detailed as you want. And every now and then, a couple of words, check what's going on with your group, with your art group that you are doing this exercise, to see how is the drawing evolving. So, and then we done one round, let's say. We have here 4 students, for artists in the group, and now it's my turn again. And now I'm gonna say I want the character to have a kind of crocodile tail, something like that. Okay, so then we can go like this. Okay, I'm gonna do it here like this. Some people will do like dinosaur, some people will do like crocodile, but it's kind of like a reptilian tail. This is a very nice way to have at home as well your kids entertained. Some extra details that I want to add, because I like always to do these kind of things with the with my characters. I love it, so I always introduce some mini details while I'm drawing. You don't have to give to the group a lot of time. Okay, so let's say you are the teacher or you are the person organizing this kind of exercise. Don't give let me recalculate 1 second this, because we may be out of frame. Are we good now? Yeah. Yes, we are good. Okay, so we are good. I think maybe I was drawing and you couldn't see the bottom, but we are good now. We are centered now. So far we have something really nice, really funny here that we can use in a Pixar movie, let's say, or in a Ghibli movie, for example. Then we are gonna do the round again. We start in the round again with me. I said crocodile tail, and now it's Robert's time. This is the first kid, the first student, the first artist in the group that we have, and he says, I want this character to have kind of funny earrings. Okay, so okay, let's do the ears. Were supposed to be maybe here because my sunglasses are here, but it could be down here maybe. I think we are gonna do it maybe. It can be here, it can be there. I think I wanna do it here on the top. So funny ears, funny earrings for my ears that I don't see. It can have like a shape, I don't know, something like this. Okay, you see that my earrings here, they look like antennas, something like that, like a funny thingy. It can be like this. You could think these are arms, but no, because then Lucy's turn is now, and Lucy is saying, I want him to have, yeah, I want him to have 4 arms, for example. Ooh, 4 arms. What are we gonna do? Okay, so what are we gonna do? We can do 1 arm is here. Another arm can go here. Okay, 1, 2. I'm just kind of basic sketching my arms here. Maybe he's talking. He's like a, I don't know, like an insect, like a very small person. We don't know what's gonna be, but yeah, this arm as well. We wanna put it here. Like he's like this. Okay. And I want him to have this kind of a spider arms. Okay, something like this. For me, in my opinion, is like this. Okay, then we do. Maybe we don't do fingers, we do just the intuition that there is maybe 3 fingers in each hand, something like this. Okay, we don't know what's gonna be. We don't know what's gonna be. Okay, feel free to tell me in the comments what do you think about this type of exercise, this type of activity, and if you like it, or if you are doing it, or if you tried it as well, what kind of monsters you have in your story. And then is the next kid turn. Okay, and now we have another word here. What is gonna be the word that he's gonna give us? I think we said it's Max, no? Max was the third guy. We had Robert, then we had Lucy, we had Max. Okay. I think the next is gonna be a top hat. Okay, so let's say a top hat. Wanna be like a very gentleman-y top hat in this case, small size. Okay, it's gonna be like this. Looking nice. Looking nice. Looking very, very nice. Yeah, there we are in frame, good. Very nice. And then, how are we gonna call this guy? For example, at the same time I'm thinking already, I'm creating a character, I'm creating a story, I'm creating, this guy, in my mind is very, very small. Maybe it's like in Studio Ghibli movies, there's this black powder, kind of small characters. Maybe this is like that size, or maybe it's like a mouse size. Is he gonna have nose? We didn't have a prompt about a nose, so far he's not gonna be having a nose. But we can say, oh, this looks like a gentleman with the sunglasses, with a top hat, that we can do a little bit as well like this. Top hat black, a little bit like this. Okay, Is he going to his monster office, for example? Next word that we say in this round is gonna be like suitcase. Like, okay, it's gonna have like a small suitcase there, like this, because he's going maybe to work. I make a very, very small because it could be drawings, okay? Like this. Suitcase there. Can be a doctor, maybe. It can be a doctor. It looks very gentleman-y, like with the hat and everything. It looks like he's from many, many eras ago, maybe Victorian era or something like that. Oh, this guy is gonna be kind of smoking a cigar here. Smoking a very, very elegant cigar. We're gonna make here like this. It's very gentleman-y. Maybe next prompt can be like a mustache. Oh, we're gonna do a small mustache like this. Like, oh, it looks like a very rich person, very rich doctor, investigator. As we go, we are doing storytelling. We're creating something for him. Okay, very nice. Very nice. I think we need to add a little bit of attitude. So next word may be eyebrows, no? So we do some floating eyebrows. Doesn't matter when we are doing cartoons how your eyebrows are gonna be. It can be floating here. It will make sense, totally sense. Can be like this. Okay, like this. Something like this. Very, very nice, very interesting. Okay, very weird character. Okay, but it's looking good. I like it. I like it. Okay. So as you see, we have a perfectly done character. We don't need to paint or anything. Okay, we can leave it like this. But this can be an exercise that you can do, as I said, in school, with your kids, at home as well, with your family, with your kids, with your partner, with a group of friends. And you just give out paper to everyone, give some pencils and some pens to everyone, and let's see what people is gonna do. Okay, and let's say that for me, this ball character is done as a drawing, and then you can say to everyone, okay, now I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes, let's say 3 minutes, 5 minutes, to maybe you wanna paint him a little bit or add some shading to him, and maybe find a name for him. Okay, something like this. So we can proceed, let's say, with my colors. I wanna make it like we normally do the Inktobers, with grayscale. I fancy doing it like grayscale. Don't paint like this the whole thing, as we did the other day in the video of the river god. Just maybe try to tap a little bit with intention, like this, trying to go around, trying to make the intention of the circle like this. Okay, and if you want to pretend that this is a ball, you want to represent that this is a ball. Okay, can be something like this. Let's take the other color as well to give a little bit of volume. When you do volume, it's a little bit darker on the one corner, like this. Let's paint a little bit sunglasses too. In the corner, you do the corner like this, darker, maybe some of the lines like this, and then slowly starts creating this fake effect that, oh, actually is taking a little bit of volume now. We're creating this 3D effect, fake 3D effect when you draw, when you do illustration. Someone asks you, oh, you are a very nice creative person, can you do a book of monsters for me? And you don't have ideas. This is like an exercise that you can do to develop ideas, brainstorm monsters and things like this. And as you go, with the same words, with the same word that you're using, you can develop the personality. As I said, ooh, this smile, he looks very knowledgeable of the things that he is going to be talking about. This mustache, very Victorian, the arms with the spider, the tail of the crocodile. Has he been subject to some experimentation? Some maybe. Is he natural created? How does he have this kind of, did he mutate it somewhere, or it is basically because his race of monster he's only like that? It can make sense, depend of the world that you wanna put him in. So something like this starts making sense. We do a line here to do a little bit of the bottom here as well. So basically we made like a mix in between, like a fur ball spat from a cat with a little bit of chicken legs, with small feet, with crocodile tail or reptilian tail. Very nice looking. Has spider arms as well. And because this type of body, I would call him Mike, but Mike is already the round character in Monsters Inc., so we're gonna have to change the name and think about a better one, second one. But as well as you are drawing, as you are painting, as you are thinking about him, decorating him, it will give you, he will come with the name. He is kind of Mr. something, Mr. It can be Mr. Ball, Mr. Fur Ball. Yeah, it is gonna be Mr. Fur Ball. Like James Bond. I am Bond, James Bond. I am Mr. Ball, Fur Ball. So there we have, you see, I'm leaving this space a little bit like this, only doing some tips, some tap decoration like the other day, putting a little bit more emphasis on the side, creating a little bit of volume there, like this. I have 1,000 exercises like this for you to practice creativity, for you to practice drawing and things like this. If you like it, feel free to say it in the comments, or if you want to see more things like this, just say it there as well, and I will maybe introduce slowly more kind of content, like teaching content, so you can have activities to work in your class, or activities to work in with your kids at home. You are bored on a Sunday afternoon and you say, oh, we finished watching the movie, we ate all the popcorn and everything, what are we gonna do now? Okay, let's draw some monsters, let's draw, I don't know, some caricatures of faces, things like this. So yeah, feel free to say these things as well. Okay. This is extravagant man, Mr. Ball, Fur Ball. And yeah, it's looking good. I like it. Something different for today, like a game. I like it. And you can say, oh, I just don't want to paint it. I don't want to paint it, okay? And I am not going to paint it. But why not add a little bit of life, a little bit of the extra mile, let's say, like we said the other day in the video, the extra mile. And maybe we just do, this is just like a bit of this here. Maybe the glasses. The glasses are gold. Gold looking like this. Something like this. Basic. No need to go over the top. Basic. We wanna make just the intention that there is a little bit of color there. If you are working in digital, that you say, oh, I'm gonna be doing this exercise in digital as well, you can do it. And you can always play with the opacity of the layers in Photoshop or in whatever software you're using to kind of, let's say, I'm gonna use yellow and I'm gonna paint it yellow, and then I'm gonna put a black layer on top like we are doing now. In traditional, this is the origin of this kind of concept for the multiply. Put the layer in multiply or change the opacity of the layer of that black color, and then you will blend a little bit these tones, having a darker yellow, something like this. It can work very nice. As you see here, we can add a little bit here as well of black like this. We don't need, but how I just love this one, this little guy, I'm just adding it extra and that's it. Yes, no details. The glasses are very important because he is a very renowned doctor, investigator, and he's very gentleman. He has the monies and the everything. And Yeah, so he's smoking there his fancy long cigar like in an old movie. He's just standing there on the park waiting. Or contemplating. He's contemplating, like, kind of, look at my extravagance, how cool I am. This is my extravagance. So this is a very nice exercise that can be done. You see, a little bit of tone here. Children's book illustration, concept, activities for school, activities to play at home a little bit, to enjoy Sunday afternoon, for example, Sunday evening. Just like this, the clips are gold, in the back the clips are gold. It's a long cigar like this. I have a bunch of Inktovers already, like 15 or 16 already. I lost the count. There's so many Inktovers. You can feel free to check them around and have a look to see what do you think about them. I'm gonna put the list up here so you can see them all and, you know, pick the one that you want and watch. I not normally long videos, and I think if you're watching this you may enjoy the other ones as well. If you are new to the channel and you haven't seen any of my videos before as well, I talk a lot mainly about One Piece manga, that I love it, and I'm gonna put as well here a list. This will open all of them and you can kind of, you know, jump in and investigate a little bit and check some of those videos as well. I hope you like them. And yeah, hoping as well to slowly add more different content. I have some nice ideas to put in the channel, but any suggestions as well are well received. And if you think, oh, I would like you to talk about DavidViadel23, I have this idea, I would like you to talk about this thing, just put in the comments, send it over, and I will kind of try to think how can I do it, how can I plan it so it fits in these kind of topics that I normally talk, in the art topics and the creative topics that I normally talk. And yeah, I think we will say we are done for today. This is gonna be a shorter video than normal, and let's sign. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23, you can say it as you want, and this is the Mandrago's Cave. I hope you liked the video, I hope you like the activity, you enjoyed this game today, drawing monsters from prompts and from words, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much, see you later, bye!